Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. This is Arabiah, coming at you from the Chicago camp with a quick lesson. I titled this lesson, The Response Video to the Martial Law is Coming. So I was looking at the video, and it's talking about Donald Trump is declaring martial law, was going to deploy troops in DC very soon. So we know, we that's in the know, we that's in these scriptures know that this is coming. You know, this is directed, you know, towards the 12 tribes. You know, and it talks about that in the scriptures that, you know, that judgment is going to start with us. You know, before I play this video, let me start with that. Let me go to 1 Peter chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God?" It says, "If the righteous scarcely be saved, where should the ungodly and the sinner appear? Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of God committing the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful creator." So we understand that correction and discipline is going to start with the 12 tribes. And this is what we're seeing right now, you know? So this video is like 30 minutes long, but I saw a piece I'm going to play. Check this out.
Involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening. They've done it.
And in one of my latest news and prophecies, I went into what does it mean to federalize, all right, a state. Somebody can put it on a comment board. Just to, you know, it can lead to tyranny.
Wow.
Okay, and you best believe they're getting ready to wage war on you tribes, man. On you everyday Americans too, but the target is going to be the tribes, man. And the Lord is specifically going to have an evil eye towards you niggas, all right, you YNs, you thugs, you bad bitches, you blue hair monsters. The Lord is fed up with you niggas, man. And we are. We've been had black fatigue. And for you Israelites with a soft spot towards these monsters, you don't understand the Lord's judgment, man. Okay?
Before. In addition, deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly.
And this is an unprecedented move, and it comes on the heels of their man Big Balls getting beat down in D.C.
Well, you know, let me let a little more play.
They never seem to care about anyone else.
Which is complete BS. We know that, but this is the devil. But the Lord is going to allow the devil, he's going to let the devil loose. Okay?
Getting stabbed, shot and killed, Seth Riches, anything else in the past. But all of a sudden now, they care. They care about going after truckies, right? Isn't that what a lot of the small-minded people out there are?
Yeah,
Wow. So this is going to ultimately turn into, you know, it's going to go even further into Jacob's trouble, and it's going to get really bad, you know. I want to go to Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but we should be saved out of it." So that's what's going to happen. Jacob's trouble is going to spur off from this. It's going to get violent, very violent. And the scriptures talk about, you know, that the wicked, the 2/3 are going, you know, are going to be taken. Let's get that. Let's just go there. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. It says, "It should come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein should be cut off and die, and the 3rd part should be left therein." It says, I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine it as silver is refined, and I will try it as gold is tried. And then they shall call out my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it's my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. So the Lord's going to save us through this, but we're going to have some tough times ahead, and a lot of people are going to be killed and destroyed like this, like the You know, like this lesson is telling you that a lot of people are going to be taken out because of this. A lot of people believe in America. They believe in this place. They love this place. A lot of the 2/3, you know, they love it here. They love their pork chops and their Christmas dinner, you know. So, you know, they're going to die here. You know, that's the truth of it, you know, is that, you know, it's going to be a lot of chaos. Let's get that. Let's go to 2nd Ezra. Let's go to 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16. It says, oops, let this go to sleep. Get up, wake up. Let me put this back up. It says, there should be sedition, 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 16, it says, there should be sedition among men and evading of one another, and they should not regard their kings nor their princes. And the course of their action should stand in their own power. This means that nobody is going to be listening to anything dealing with the law. Everything that they do is going to be what they want to do. It's going to be for self-gain, which that's the spirit of Esau. Verse 17, it says, a man should desire to go into the city and should not be able. It says, because of the pride of the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. It said, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy with the, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. When it says spoil their goods, that means steal their food, steal their resources because of lack of bread and great tribulation. So this is what's going to happen, man. It's going to get really bad. You know, the Bible talks about, and you see it right there that, you know, this is what Esau wants. He wants a lot of chaos so he can bring forth his new order. You know, that's what this is all about. You know, he's going to come through here like a madman. Let's get that. I want to go to 2nd Ezra chapter 16. I'm going to start at verse 70. Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 70. It says, for there should be in every place and in the next city a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, hopefully like men. And it says, they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. Now, this is Esau. He's going to be destroying and spoiling those that fear the Lord. It says, they shall, it says for verse 72, it says, they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then should it be known who are my chosen, and they should be tried as gold is tried in a fire. You know, and verse 74, it says, hear, O ye my beloved, saith Yahweh, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So the Lord said, even through this hard time that he's talking, he's going to deliver his elect men. You know, so Lord willing that we are part of it, you know, and that we can get through these tough times. But they're going to be very stressful times coming, and we must prepare. Roughly paraphrasing, wisdom are these scriptures to be our stability. We're going to have to depend on this Bible and depend on the man that are teaching the Bible, 100% doctrine. That'd be the elders and apostles of GMS. So we got tough times coming, and we got to be prepared. I want to give all praises and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honors goes to the elders and apostles of GMS. Salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom till next time, Lord willing. Shalom.